I used to think my anxiety meant I wasn't trusting God enough as a Christian mom and full-time homemaker. Then I discovered 5 hidden truths in 2 Kings 6. What I learned changed everything about how I handle overwhelming moments. One morning, like so many in my day as a mom of 6, I felt debilitated by everything. The clutter, the mess, the to-do list, my expectations of myself, and the mounting lies telling me that I was failing. Failing at raising my kids, failing at running my home, failing at honoring God in all of the little moments that I led my children throughout the day. I honestly believed my anxiety meant I was failing God, that I was failing as a Christian. But then during my Bible reading one day, I came across 2 Kings 6, and it changed my perspective on the anxiety I was feeling. Hi, my name is Danielle, mom of 6 and homemaker of 12 years. I teach other homemakers how to lay down the lies and to pick up God's truth so that they can steward their homes well. If you're in the right place, please take a moment and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like so that I know what kind of content to bless you with in the future. So Elisha and his servant are surrounded by an enemy army in 2 Kings 6:15 through 17. Elisha's servant panics. Alas, my master, what shall we do? Elisha remained calm and said, Don't be afraid. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. Elisha prayed, Open up his eyes, Lord, so that he may see. Verse 17 says, Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. Back to that morning I was telling you about. Just like Elisha's servant, I was only seeing what was against me. The mounting dishes, the bickering children, the daily chores, the meals, the homemaking. I felt surrounded by my anxiety. Have you ever been in a similar situation where you just felt surrounded by either your circumstances or a feeling of hopelessness? I think so often people think of homemakers and, wow, you must have such an easy life. You stay home and you don't have to work. But that is not true. I mean, we do carry a lot of stress, even as homemakers, and we are often very hard on ourselves. Comment below if you are someone who can be just very hard on yourself. Let me know what is the most challenging part of being a stay-at-home mom and homemaker, in your opinion. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. 2 Kings 6:16. As Christian moms, we fixate on the mess, the noise, the to-do list. We can feel surrounded from all sides, can't we? Your anxiety isn't a sign of weak faith, though. It's a part of being human. Even Elisha's servant felt it. This is oftentimes what we see with our eyes, the truth of our circumstances. Elisha's servant saw an enemy army surrounding them, and he what? He panicked. What is surrounding you? Maybe you see a pile of dishes that need to be done, multiple baskets of laundry, canning that needs to be done, homeschool catch-up for the next day. Do you panic? Do you feel your chest getting tight? I have to be very honest here. Those are things that I have felt in the past. Elisha, though, he remained calm and said what? He said, Do not be afraid. When we are in moments when we feel overwhelmed and surrounded, maybe we think we feel anxiety, but perhaps it is really fear. And I believe this is true to a certain extent. Fear of not getting the list done, fear maybe of getting a headache, fear of the future and the lies telling us that everything we are doing is really for nothing. Fear, right? Scripture says in 2 Timothy 1:7, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. It is my belief that when we do have fear, we will not have a sound mind, aka anxiety, feeling overwhelmed. Let me know in the comments if you agree. This is kind of a different concept that I have not heard anybody really talk about before. Immediately after saying, Do not fear, before even praying for the servant's eyes to be opened, Elisha proclaimed truth. He said, Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. He spoke in faith. The New Testament testifies to this truth. Paul said, "We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities of darkness." The dirty dishes, the endless tasks. I'm not saying that those are dark forces, principalities of darkness, but what I am saying is that there are spiritual forces working against your godly work of servanthood, telling you that you're not enough, that you are not a good mom because you're not doing things absolutely perfect. Look, there is nobody perfect. Only Jesus is perfect, but we battle and wrestle against the principalities of darkness. You are doing good work in your home as a homemaker, as a stay-at-home mom, as the one teaching your children. There is more going on than simply you feeling overwhelmed. The New Testament also tells us that if God is for us, who can be against us? Mama, you are doing godly work. You are serving. You are cleaning. You are standing united with your husband. You are leading little hearts in all truth. Are you doing it perfectly? We can't do everything perfectly. We can strive for perfection, but we will still fall short. Our very best is as filthy rags. We know that, but we strive to do better all the time, right? When you feel surrounded, know and speak in faith, even though you cannot see, that those who are with you are more than those who are against you. That is what Elisha did. Now I have some practical takeaways for you. Number 1, acknowledge the truth. Don't run away from it. What is making you feel anxious? It's okay to admit that you're feeling anxious. God doesn't shame you for it. You can feel surrounded. The laundry, the to-do list, the homeschooling, the meals, the list goes on, right? Acknowledge it. Elisha's servant, yes, he perhaps lacked faith, but he saw the surrounding army facing him. And yes, he panicked, but we can identify what is surrounding us. And number 2, we rebuke fear and declare that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Ask yourself in that moment, is there anything I'm afraid of? Align yourself with God's truth. Then declare the truth, even if your feelings aren't aligning with your words. Those who are with me are more than those who are against me. There are angels surrounding your home and filling your kitchen. They are on guard, protecting you and fighting for you. More are on your side than in the enemy's camp. When laundry mountains feel impossible, remember you're not surrounded by defeat. When dinner prep is chaos, mealtime, everybody's gathered around in the kitchen at the dining room table, ask God to open up your eyes to His help. Ask Him for His peace. When you feel like you're failing, remember God's army is bigger than your worries. In those moments, perhaps close your eyes just ever so briefly and imagine that there is God's army surrounding your kitchen. God's army is surrounding you with all of those piles of laundry, all the things that you may be doing, the things that you are called to. God's army is surrounding you, and God is bigger than those that you feel are surrounding you and overtaking you. Mealtime can feel so hectic around here. I have a small gallery kitchen and a very large family. I oftentimes get so overwhelmed during that time of the day. My 10-month-old, he can sit in his high chair and he's huffing at me the whole time. It just doesn't help. And I just sometimes can feel the anxiety wrapping itself around me. And you know what I have done? I have paused, closed my eyes ever so briefly, taken a deep breath, and just imagined God's army surrounding me. I am doing God's work. I am staying at home. I'm doing what I'm called to. I'm walking alongside my husband. I'm his partner. My husband is out working while I'm at home holding down the fort. This is God's work. Years ago, when I came alive to this truth, I started praying, God, open up my eyes. And suddenly I noticed His help in so many small ways. A kind word from my children, an unexpected moment of calm, and a solution I hadn't seen before. So this week, when anxiety surrounds you, ask yourself what you may be afraid of. Rebuke fear and think of 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Declare out loud that those who are with you are more than those who are against you. Then I want you to pray that God would open up the eyes of your understanding to see His protection and His provision all around you. Comment below, what's one area of homemaking where you need to see God's presence more clearly? Mama, if this encouraged you today, share it with another mother who is overwhelmed, a Christian homemaker who is feeling anxious in her life today. Remember, God sees you, He's with you, and His army surrounds you even in the chaos. You are never alone in your homemaking journey. Until next time, bye for now.